Hello everyone, now we're going to do 8th grade and this is module 4 session 3. The prose is Luther Burbank and the poetry is The Axe in the Wood. For the opening activity, what you're going to do is you're going to play a game, or it's like a quick activity where you're going to help students understand different proverbs and their meanings. Okay, so for this activity, what you're going to do is you're going to have different cards with the proverbs and different cards with meanings. So there will be around 10 proverbs with their meanings. They will be in different cards and you're going to distribute among the students in the class. So there are more than 20 students. You can pair them up in groups and make 20 teams and give one card to each team. After that, what they have to do is they have to go around reading the proverb and the meanings, and they have to make pairs. So the person with the proverb will find the person with its meaning and they're going to form a team. So this is going to be an activity where they're all going to find the proverb and its meaning. Now after they've done that, what they do as a team, they give a situation where they can use this proverb. So this is again a recollection of the activity that they did in the previous session. Now we move to the main creation. So for this activity, what you're going to do, you're going to have teams with 3 to 4 students in every group. Then what you do is you're going to have this sheet of paper that you're going to give every team, and this is going to have different sentences with underlined words. Okay. So now what the team is supposed to do, they're going to find out the meanings for these words. So on the opposite side there will be a Ziploc cover or an envelope which has different words again. So what they're going to do is they're going to read the sentence. One student at a time will go on the opposite side, find the appropriate meaning for the word, and will come back and will place it in the same line of the sentence with this underlined word. The sentence will be there with the underlined word. They have to find the meaning, come back and place it next to it. This way every student is going to take a turn, go up front, find the meaning, come back and put it. So only one student can go at a time, and they have to find out the meanings of maximum words. So if they bring the wrong word and keep it in the wrong place, they're not going to get that point. So they have to make sure to find the word and keep it in the exact sentence. If there's a sentence with the underlined word, they have to keep it next to that sentence, the meaning of the word. So this way they're going to do this quick activity to learn meanings of different words. Now we move to the second part of the main creation. Here what you're going to do is you're going to help them understand different themes. That is, if there are 5 words and they all have a common underlying theme, what is the theme for those 5 words? For example, if I say sunflower, rose, daffodils, you would say they're all flowers. So that's like a theme. So basically, you're going to look at the common words and find out what the theme is. So for this, again, we divide the class into 3 teams, and there will be 6 envelopes kept in the class. So the teams one by one will go and take an envelope, and they're going to read out all these words that are there in the sheet of paper in the envelope, and they're going to find out what is a common theme for all these words. So once they finish the first envelope, they can kick back and pick the second envelope. So every team gets to have 2 envelopes, and they're going to identify the common theme that is there in this sheet of paper. So they tell the students to work together and try to figure out, some words might be easy and some might be a little difficult, but they can ask the meanings to the facilitator and identify what is this common underlying theme for all these words in that sheet of paper. So this is going to be the final activity for the main creation. Now we move to the closure or the reflection activity. Here again, since this is session 3, the students are going to take the reflection notebooks and reflect on the last 3 sessions of the 4th module, and they're going to write down or draw pictures to express how they felt. Now after this, we'll move to the final reflection where we're going to do a quick activity to help them reflect and also share their experience over the last 4 or 5 months where they were doing all these modules for you. So they're going to come together, and you're going to ask every student to very quickly share one incident that is in their mind that stands out of all the sessions that they've done. If any one game or any one conversation that they had with the facilitator, they're just going to share that one experience that they had that stands out in this in the entire 4 modules that they had. So this will be also again a quick activity. Make sure that they don't take too much time. Give every student like maybe half a minute or something like that, so that they can quickly say an incident and they can all share. So this way we will be closing the last session for this module and also the sessions for this year's ARVU program for 8th standard. So this is the final session for 8th grade and this is module 4. Thank you.